morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning, good morning. To you. Oh man. Morning, everybody. 4 people, 4 likes. That's 100% right there. 4 people, 4 likes. Dude, that's 120% rate. 130%. 6 people, 8 likes. 4 people, 8 likes. That's 200%. 4 people, 10 likes. 250%. 13 people, 14 likes. Still 100%. Oh, we're getting there. 13 people, 14, 15 likes. 13 people. Oh, man, still over 100%. We are having a good start to the day. Good morning to 13 people, 17 likes. Ah, here we go. 21 people, 17 likes. 21 people, 17. We're going to try and stay at we're going to get to a hundo here. All right, 21 people, 19 likes. All right, good morning, everybody. Oh, man, I didn't even all I looked up was 4 and 4 and 4. Good morning to Herbie. Good morning to Clean. Good morning to CCS. Good morning to Dumbbud. Good morning to Hager. Good morning to I Lost. Good morning to Derek Anderson. Good morning. Ladran, the energy, it's not at 100. I'm at 85 right now, okay? Trust me. Alright, good morning, Julie. Good morning to Isaiah. Good 21 and 21. We're at 100% right now. Good morning, Alan, moderator. Good afternoon from the UK. Hey, moderator 1. Good morning to our Paul, Laura Divine, the Chemical Odyssey. Brock, I get it. Morning. Good morning. Man, so I've been trying to buy. I don't have money. I've been going to the library and checking out books on the tarot, right? And I was gonna read this book about writers in tarot, right? And they keep trying to tell me what tarot cards mean. I'm like, I feel pretentious, goofy, reading books about what tarot means when I got a book that comes with the tarot cards. It tells me what the tarot cards mean. And every book about tarot cards is did you look at the cards? Every tarot card has images on each card that tell you what the card is all about. And so every book I read is about, did you read the card? I'm like, oh man. Tarot cards are surprisingly, seemingly easy to get into. So, I don't know. How's everybody weekend? Morning, Commando. And Niffer Mama's here. I didn't see Niffer. I know Niffer's here. I didn't see Niffer though. Good morning, Niffer! Good morning. Houston Mush Family. Herbie. Good morning on Instagram. Houston Mush Family on Instagram. You know what we're gonna do? Dibble dabble. I think we're gonna dibble dabble a little. If you're ready for it, let's do it. Alright? So, I've been reclaiming my reclaim all week. That's what I get. Ladran, it's GCBB for reclaim. Alright, we're at 32 people, 26 friggin' likes. We're losing track of that 100%. What's going on? T. Carew, as y'all are calling themselves. I walked in it's rainy, it's wet out today, so if you're like, why is he all sweating right there? Cause I'm half pig. My mom's an old lady, okay? My mom's an old lady, and we all know who my pops is. But I'm still half pig. Alright? I take deep hits on my rig, on my piece here. And I keep getting that. I keep sucking all the claim in before it burns. And so like I can reclaim every like 2 or 3 days. I don't know if I'm actually smoking weed anymore. That's what I wonder. Is like, is it too decarboxylated? You know, what am I even putting in my body anymore? Starting to wonder. Starting to worry. 29 likes, 34 people. Roycer! Mike Barbell, I haven't seen you in like a week. Mike, nice to see you. Now I'm on that reclaim, right? I'm on that retired tire claim. The right? Alright. Retired is how they, I don't know how many I don't know what the actual like history of the word retarded is. I don't know if it's like an actual scientific term. Retired, I grew up with the idea of retarded came out of retired. You know, and that old tires used to use like chemicals that, you know, mercury and such, and people that used to work with mercury and so they became retarded, you know, or retired. Is that the etymology for it? I don't know. Maybe someone. That's what I grew up with. I'm like, oh, I used to retire tires. You know, I don't need to put widgets in a box. I can retire tires. So, dabble going. And we got some cards going. We got some art to talk about. We got a book that we're going to get through. Alright, it's a Monday. Alright. Tardy means late. Right, but like, did it used to? Is all I'm asking. Alright, like some words, like did ankle really mean like sexual depravity? 100 years ago, ankle meant sexual depravity. Hey man, let me see your ankle. Oh man, depravity all over. You know, nowadays we're like, hey, let me see your ankle, and it's like, what are you, a doctor? What kind of kink is that? Slow or contrary to the commonly understood. See? Your ankle is broke. See? It used to be sexual, now it's a medical condition. Sharon Sparks. Now we've got tragedy all over this Monday morning. Broken ankles and everything. You know, there is no real taste. It's the thing. I lost. Alright? We're gonna take 2 more, because that's what I do dibble dabble 3 in a row. Alright? And then we'll get to the art. I'm gonna show off some of this art that I've been working on. Sharing one piece. Let me get to it. Hold on. One more. We're gonna hold this one. There it is. Typically by the 3rd one, I'm doing that skit, you know, breathing thing where you're like trying to hold it in, but like you can't quite. There it is. Oh, we do that to ourselves on purpose. Alright. Mike, just do art then. Just grab a piece of paper, get a pencil, and scribble. Alright, just do it. Just do art. Alright, anybody that says, man, I wish I could do that, do it. It's the biggest thing I've learned with art. So anybody that says I can't do that, you're right, you can't. You're right, you're absolutely right, you can't do that. But if you do it, it's done. Craziness. I can't. You're right. You're right. You can't. Neither can I, but I'm doing it. So, you borrowed your niece's color. Oh, okay. Mike Barabel is coloring in his niece's coloring book for her. Alright, see, that's art. That's, you're Banksying her art, her color book. Alright, she's gonna open it up and go, Banksy was here. Mike Barrow Banksy over here. That was a rough fit there. Not that rough. Oh, Banksy. I keep thinking of, like, what would Banksy actually look like? You know, is he like some 5'2" Frenchman? Or is he like 6'1", you know, crew cut from, like, Utah? You know what I mean? Like, what kind of artist does Banksy look like? You know, is he Frank from Always Sunny? Or is he Dennis from Always Sunny? I'm on season 7 of Always Sunny. And, Max Fat. And, it's like a horrible show. There's no reason to root for anybody in that show. None. Cringe and a half. One of the best shows ever. One of the best shows ever. Barnabas. Oh boy, I forget the last name. The Dead Baby episode? Hilarious. Hilarious. Alright. Definitely, when Dennis starts off the bit with, this is definitely the darkest thing we've ever done. Flippin' hilarious. My favorite moment of TV is on season 4 when Charlie and Dee have to trade places. You know, see, Mike, you don't used to watch the show. You can still watch it if you want. Hulu. Reruns. Alright. Best show, one of the best shows that greenlit by Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. Project Greenlight. It won Project Greenlit. That's how it got in. Ballsy. You have Hulu, and you're like, I used to watch Always. Come on, Mike. Mike, for anybody not following along with the chat over here, Mike's really making it difficult for me, okay? He's saying some crazy things over here, like, man, if I was a good person, like, Mike, you are a good person. It's okay, it's just Hulu. Alright, I'm kidding, Mike. Alright. I'm not that kidding. Mike, I'm gonna read your cards. Can I read your cards, Mike? That's it. I was gonna do like a contest, like, you know, guess the weed and whatnot. And Mike, can I read your cards? I feel like I picked on them a little too much. 33 people, 33 likes. I think we had 35 likes and 2 people unliked it just to make sure we were at 100%. And I feel like that's a good move. Boom, Mike, I'm gonna read your cards. Got you. All right. I've been cleaning the cards. Hold on. See? I've been cleaning the cards right there. Alright. So, Mike, we're going to get you on the wheel, too. Mike Barabal, you're the first name on the wheel as well for the, you know, Pops' wheel. If you don't know what the wheel is, you're probably not on it. This. I'm going to show you my messy table here. Oh, alright. Messy table. Ah, cool. Kool-Aid. Get that out of there. Alright, get my stuff all... Whatever, I can move all this in the view. Okay. There we go. Let's pick these up. Mike, we're going to do this real quick. You know, let me do my spiel here. I do 3-card reading. It's then, now, and later. I use the book because I like to use the book. I've been trying to get, you know, these books from the library, and they're all dumb. They're just dumb. Because they actually come, they come from the premise of, like, assuming, since you believe this stuff works, what we're about to tell you should be just kind of, like, second nature to you. And I hate books that, like, try and tell me that metaphysics is second nature to me. No, it's not. It is not. So, we got 1, 2, and 3. Mike. 1, 2, and 3. Which pile? I don't know if I can do this better. Alright, let's try and do this a little bit better. 1, 2, 1. Got you. Alright. I figured out, I was trying to go live on Instagram a couple weeks ago with my phone, and my phone was like heating the hell up. And I think the reason why it was heating up was because I was using the front camera. And the front camera uses a lot more power because it's a better camera. 46 people, 45 people, 37 likes, everybody. Alright, Mike, remember, position matters. If any of this makes sense, if it doesn't, here we are. Alright, Mike, so then, now, and later, or now, yeah, thinking about the cards, wanted to talk to you about, you know, we can get it 100+% if people just keep logging out. Like, if we can get down to like 25 people with 39 likes, dude, that's a great percentage right there. So, Mike, card number 1. Whatever it is you want to, whatever the cards need to talk to you about, that's what we're going to talk to you about, okay? 37 people. 10 of Swords. Now, this new book that I got told me that, like, there are specific meanings for... Told me all the information I kind of want to need and kind of want to need. But I don't remember any of it right now. I have to go look at the book and, like, you know, kind of like what I'm doing now. Except this book doesn't tell me that swords are, like, emotions or whatever. Like, it just assumes that I know enough to buy the deck anyways, right? Like, we don't even know exactly what swords are all about. 10 of Swords. A prostrate figure, pierced by all the swords belonging to the card. Whatsoever is intimated by the design, there is also pain, affliction, tears, sadness, and desolation. Mike, someone found out. F the effing around. It's not even about that, you know, F around and find out. You found out, my friend. Oh boy, whatever it is the cards are talking about, you found out, my friend. You got your ass kicked. It's okay. It's fine. That was then. That was way back in the way. That was like yesterday. Alright? Yesterday was a long time ago. Yesterday was a Beatles song. Still is a Beatles song. Today. That's how powerful yesterday is in our minds. As we think about it today. Let's go with the now card. Let's try and figure out what the hell what are we doing about getting our ass kicked, Mike? 3 of Cups. Nobody likes to brag. You don't talk about Fight Club. That's what that one looks like. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups. Maidens in the garden celebrate with cups uplifted as if pledging one another. Fight Club! Reversed in expedition dispatch. Dispatch achievement to an end. They're all hanging out together. No more. What's rule number 1, Mike, of Fight Club? You don't talk about Fight Club. Someone talked about Fight Club. Now there's no more Fight Club. Jesus Christ in Australia. If we follow the rules, things go okay. If we don't follow the rules, I gotta do tea on Instagram for a week. Thank you, Tina Turner. I think this reading is for all of us. Took Tina down. She took us down. Mike, here we go. Now we got later. How are we dealing with it? Reversed lovers. Man, I feel like you probably should have picked pile 2. Let's look at... That's what happens when you talk shit about Tina Turner. The lovers. Reversed failure. Foolish designs. Helena Bonham Carter was in Fight Club. Nobody remembers that until they're like, wait, what was Helena Bonham Carter's first movie? Oh yeah, you can't really talk about it because the friggin' rules. That's why I'm never going to be with Helena Bonham Carter. Mike, let's personalize this one a little bit, shall we? The only upright card is the one with you getting your ass kicked. And I'm sorry about that, man. We all go through a lot of, rough times, and, bad shit happens to good people. And I almost got that. Boy, the good people do bad things. I go to the library, and they have some great books that I'll never check out. The Spines. I've read a lot of Spines. I feel like if you read the spine of particular books, you've read the book. We're at 29 people. I lost the 11, 16 people, but 44 likes. That's right. We're at a plus 100% like percentage rating right now. But then, we all want to brag about, yay. Sometimes, we all come together because of, tragedy. And so this is just kind of hey, man, we understand. We get our asses kicked all the time, too, man. So it's kind of what we're doing here, But, you don't have to fall in love with that situation at all. It doesn't have to meet or match or, portend to anything other than, man, that sucked that happened. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Let's not let that happen again. We're all in this together, as the Red Green Show would say at the end. Keep your stick in the water, and just remember, we're all in this together. So, that's what that says, is we're all in this together, except for that. But we don't have to be. Not that we want to be. It's not the ideal. Who likes getting their ass kicked every day? You? Me? Mm-mm. Alright. Now that we're up to 30, I can talk about art. Alright, if we drop below 30, I gotta start talking about tarot cards again. So, now that we're at 30 people, I can talk about art. So the last 2 weeks, Mike, thanks for letting me read your cards, man. Remember, you're up on the wheel for Friday's giveaway and such, but I appreciate that. And so we'll get 2 more people on the wheel and such. Oh, it's my honor, my pleasure to mess around, tell jokes, and read cards at the same time. So I like reading cards, and if you ever need a reading from me, I don't really. Oh, not that you're gonna, but like I've talked about this extensively. But you know, when I get a reading and people start reading my reading to them or to me, and like they know the cards way better than I do, they're like, actually, I'm like, oh, we have an actually. Okay. So, no, I like doing private readings, but like Mike Barabell popping up, and I was like, hey, Mike, let me read your card. That's how I like to do it. You know what I mean? There are other people, Hip Kitty, I think Nipper might play with cards. I don't know. There are other people that play with cards. Get your cards read if it means anything to you. If not, I understand. Sometimes they're just like really cool to look at, you know. Carlotta's here. I didn't see Carlotta. I know people were. Hi, Carlotta. Now we can talk. Now that we have over 30 people, let's talk about art. Here we go. So 2 weeks ago, I started doing auctions for Mike and Kim's Mushfest thing, Rocky Mountain chapter of Mushfest. There you are, Carlotta, with the emotes. I love the emojis, and I'm not big news. Big news. I'm going to Colorado next week. Probably won't be on T. Probably be Monday with Pops. I think. Unless he suckers me into doing T on Instagram. In which case, I'll probably still be coming down from a lot of shrooms. Because I'm going to Colorado. I'm going to a Dead show. Going to 2 Dead shows. Alright. Oh, is it lagging, Herbie? Yeah, I'm going to Colorado next week. So, hey, bluebirds, if you want to buy bluebirds, that'll pay for a lot of, I got like 200 bluebirds I can make you. If anybody wants to, you know, go check them, go buy and help me out, you know, pay for Uber on the way home, you know. So, good morning, Carrie. So, yeah, Colorado, right? Yeah, I'm going to the Dead show. So I'm going to the Dead July 2nd and 3rd. Winter. I fly in Sunday, straight from the airport to the show. Alright, straight from the airport to the show. Awesome. It's going to be great. That's only because like DIA is like 7 hours away from Boulder. So it's not it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. MVP is, didn't you say, aren't you and Kim going to number 2? Sunday? I'm not sure. But anyhow, so I won't be there when Mike and Kim's teaching this morning. That's why she's not on. I remember. Alright, well, Mike, hey, dude, Mike, I'm gonna have my phone. It's gonna be on. I fixed the battery, my friend. Maybe you know what? If you find me, let me know. How about that? That's exactly this coming weekend. That's what, flying out. So I've been doing an auction for Mike and Kim. I did 2 art auctions. First art auction was last week, and Gypsy Life 203 won that one. I think I showed it off. I'm not sure. The Prophets. It's a great little piece. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I did show it. So then one more auction. Heavy action. Not that heavy. Same people. Still trying to get pieces of my auction. Still trying to get pieces of my art. 29 people. I can't talk about. Let's get back to it. I'm waiting here. I'm kidding. So Sharon Sparks. Hi, Sharon. Sharon won. She snuck in. Got that late action bid. I extended it. And Sharon's like, I'm really good at this auctioning game. And she eBayed it. She eBayed the auction. It was great. She wins. She sends me like a couple photographs. She's like, hey, I'm really inspired by some of this plant work. Show like halfway where I'm at now with it. I'm not done with it at all. I'm not done. But this is where it's at. Because I'm asking, like, can I just go haywire? Because I was looking at the piece this like last night when I was trying to sleep, but I don't really sleep very well because I drink caffeine a lot. So I'm losing my mind a little bit, staring at it, and I'm seeing a lot of things in it where it's not the photograph that she's showing it. You like the rug? It's a great rug. Right? Doesn't it look... That's what it's not upside down, no. It's... JC, Jesus Christ said it looks like a butterfly. And it does look like a butterfly. Right there. That looks like a butterfly right there. If you saw the picture that it was this is based off of, you'd be like, what the hell? Hold on. I'm going to show you my phone. This is dead air time, so get your hits ready, because we're going to JCBB yourself here while I go grab my phone. Dead air time, sorry. All right. Back to it. Oh, Nelly. The worst part about going on Instagram looking for messages and such is that, like, you'll get distracted by a post, and, you know, especially if you're doing this online, like right now, people are going to be like, what the hell is he looking at? So that's the picture that I'm inspired by. She sent me like 17. I don't think that's like the fake 17 either. I think she sent me 17 actual photos. Alright. So that's the picture that I picked, and I was like, I think I'm gonna let that ruminate in my head a little. Okay? So that's the picture. And that's... Okay? Right? Share. That's not showing any info here. That's kind of cool, right? I was like, oh yeah, I'm doing a nice little copy of it, right? I kind of don't want to do and then I'm looking at it sideways, and I see a freaking butterfly. I'm like, oh dude, kind of want to do a butterfly, but I kind of want to do the picture. I kind of want to do the butterfly. I don't know. Mike, I can't do art. Alright? I can't do art either. It's totally a butterfly. I know, right? I lost. A butterfly can go in. This is what it's gonna be. Sharon Sparks. Kidding. I'm totally kidding. Totally kidding. Alright, everybody. Let's do one more name for the wheel. Let's just we're gonna pick one here, all right, and so we got Mike. We'll get you on the wheel. We're gonna do yeah. Let's do okay. I kind of like I'm gonna use this one because I like saying this one. It's one of my. I'd have to say it's probably one of my like top 10 words. I don't know. Maybe you'd have to like. You really like top 10 favorite words. I kind of like the word moist, but I don't know. Who doesn't like the word moist? And it's like, why don't you like the word moist? Loquacious and CCS, that's a good word. Raspberry. Raspberry. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I don't know if I can even get you on the wheel, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. We got raspberry tin cans. It's the next one. That was Jesus Christ winning that one already. That was Jesus Christ. Fucking. Listen to my language right there. Jesus Christ. Can you even go on the wheel? Or do I gotta go back? Or I gotta go down to tin cans? That was a quick one, Jesus Christ. Or do I give it the tin cans? Who do I... Because remember, you're in Australia, and I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing. Do I give it to Jesus Christ? You want a reading? I'll give you a reading. I'll read your cards. Alright, let's do that. Who do you want? We'll put tin cans. Let's put tin cans on the wheel and I'll give Jesus Christ the reading. How about that, everybody? I like that idea. Yeah? Alright, we'll do that. Done. That's everybody saying that's a good idea. It's a good idea. Tin cans. Tin cans 0. Alright, nice job, tin cans. Nice job, Jesus Christ. Man, these silly box that I have to open to put the card. Oh, man. Don't ever... Thank you, tin cans. You were really quick on that one. I think you even spelled it correctly. Jesus Christ went raspberry. Forgot the P. The older I get, the more tragic it is when you forget the P. Because you'll remember it at the wrong times. That's an old man joke right there. I don't get to tell many of those. Usually I'm still just a 17-year-old kid, right? Some asshole just with a camera. Last week I did some firework reel. It was really ridiculous. Pops comes out, he's like, "What are you doing? You look like an asshole out there with the fireworks, and you're just kind of messing around." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, that's what the reel is all about. It's just me messing around." You know, not everything we have to do not everything we do has to make sense. You're a leader of a community. No, I'm not. If I'm leading anything, it's the revolution. We'll read about that after I get done with Jesus Christ cards here. Alright, Jesus Christ in Australia. I don't think I've ever read your cards before. Alright. If any of this, if you get the tower and it's like the tower all three, I'm just gonna say it's like a complete... I feel like the tower is gonna show up 3 times in Jesus' reading. In JC's reading. JC's? Jesus's? Jesus Christ's? Jesus Christos? Johnny Carabao? Also, it just occurred to me that I said out loud, I'm going to read Jesus Christ, his cards. If I'm not going to hell, I'm at least going to take notes as I walk by it. Alright? That's for sure. I'm at least going to get shown Okay? They're like, I remember, this could have been you. I'm at least going to take notes as I walk by. Okay, here we go. Jesus Christ. Are you ready for this? We got 1, we got 2, and we got 3. Alright? Once we get done with the reading, we'll get into the book. Become what you've been reading this book, Alan Watts, Become What You Are. Great book, Buddhism. Jesus Christ, we want number 3. Okay. I gotta do the spiel. I love doing the spiel, Jesus Christ. You know this. Let's do the spiel. I do it then, now, and later reading. 3-card reading. Whatever it is you want the cards to talk to you about. I use the book still because it's cute. And I really like how it doesn't like get in the way. It's not like, remember, if you're a Leo and you're doing this kind of a reading, no. It doesn't matter. They're cards. We're just telling stories. Alright? This book I got about writing. And they're like, just turn the hero's journey, which is from Kurt Vonnegut. Kurt Vonnegut, I think he turned the hero's journey. Because he thought that like there are different patterns to stories, and so I think he came up with the hero's journey. But there's no reference to Kurt Vonnegut in this tarot book, so I'm like, oh, lame. But blah 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 blah. 3 cards. Here we go. Remember, position matters. So if it's an upside down, fool, we'll deal with that. Here we go. 2 of Swords, reversed. We got swords heavy today, huh? Just trying to get them all out of the way. It's a Monday, huh? It is a Monday. 2 of Swords. Blind. Blind to the world. You're like Luke Skywalker right there. A hoodwinked figure balances 2 swords upon her shoulders. Upright, it means conformity, and equipoise, which it suggests. Courage, friendship, affection, concord in the state of mind, right? Reversed, it's imposture, falsehood, duplicity, disloyalty. Someone's out to stab you in the back, or they tried. All right. Good morning to Paige. Disloyalty. You know what this is? It's Morpheus. That's how I think of this. It's Morpheus doing the come on. He has no idea he's about to get his ass kicked by Keanu. He thinks he's better than Keanu. We all know he's not. Everybody knows he's not, but there he is. Dude, come at me, son. So that was then. Morpheus, right there. Man, Fight Club. Next card. 2 of Wands. This one I got. This one is all about, you got the world in your hands, though. Alright? You got the world in your hands. So you went from, like, kind of a shady situation. You're Morpheus, but you got saved, and you're the one, the Oracle told you that, like, you would know who the one is, and say, there you are, now you know, you're the one. You're just walking, now you're walking out of the apartment after you went to go see the Oracle. Alright? This is training Neo. This is going to the Oracle, and she just told you you're right, and he's the one. You're like, yeah, dude, I got this. But you kind of know you're gonna die. You kind of know that, like, you might have to, like, go through some stuff now, because that's what she just told you. It's like, right? So you're kind of out there like, man, I still got to go out there. I got the world in my hands. Like, I'm set. Everything's great. I know exactly what to do, and now you're waiting to go do it. Alright? So this is later. Last one. Let's see if the Matrix metaphor sticks around. Alright? We got the Ten of Swords again. Morpheus, you do get your ass kicked by Agent Smith. So you're about to get hammered by Agent Smith. Alright? All because you tried to train Keanu. Alright? So watch out for Agent Smith, Jesus Christ. Alright? That's all I'm saying. Okay? Watch out. You're gonna get it. Don't let him in your head. Alright? Don't let him in. You can't. Protect Zion at all costs. You have no. You don't know where Zion is. Alright. I think what that means is like, don't get hung up on trying to defend a duplicitous thing. Like, if it actually isn't a good thing to defend, you're gonna get your ass kicked. So, just try not to, like, get all hyped up on what you used to be. Let's become what we are. Okay? Oh, I used to be Morpheus! Speaking of, thank you, Jesus Christ, for letting me read your cards. I hope that was good. I hope that was okay. Alright, so we got Mike Baraball, oh, you're on the wheel. Tin Cans, you're on the wheel. Jesus Christ, thank you again. First time reading your cards. I went all Matrix on you. Hope that was alright. I'm gonna pour something to drink here and then we're gonna get into the book. Alright? That's my phrase for the day, is alright? And we're going to get into Become What You Are. We've been reading it from the beginning. If you're Derek Anderson, look away from the camera. Derek, this is Mountain Dew water. Okay, it's water made out of Mountain Dew. Alright. A couple months ago, I went through a phase of like finding out that I don't drink water at all, and back spasms and like huge pain in my back, and I still have like a lingering thing that that I can feel when I sleep. Good stuff. All because I wasn't drinking water. Here's the Mountain Dew water. Alright, guys. Here comes the boring part. We're gonna get one more name after I'm done with the reading. Alright, but this is the part where like we can drop down to 29 people if we need to. And I won't care. Derek, stop with the shooting. I know, I'm in pain already. I don't need to hear. God dang it, Derek. Okay. We got into Zen, the chapter on Zen, and it was a long chapter, and we stopped. Whoop. Language of the metaphysical experience. That was a long one. Then we went to good intentions. Then we got into Zen, and Zen. Zen was only a few pages long, but like we were near the end of every. I don't know. So we didn't actually finish Zen, so we're gonna finish Zen, and then we're gonna get into. Oh boy, the one. We won't finish unless I go like 15 minutes over. I guess we can go 15 minutes over. Let's pay attention. Let's get into some Buddhism. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Mike Barbell, you're back in time for the reading. Good. Good, you need to hear this. At the end of this reading, at the end of, we'll finish Zen, and then we'll finish the next section. At the end of that, we'll do a third name for the wheel. Okay? Okay. Show me some emotes if you're paying attention. I can see them as I read. It just is. And it's gone. Teaching. Zen. The moment. And you feel the beauty of its song, a bird's song, remember. You feel the beauty of its song precisely because the notes do not wait for you to analyze them. Therefore, the Zen master is not trying to give you ideas about life. He is trying to give you life itself, to make you realize life in and around you, to make you live it instead of being a mere spectator, a mere pedant, absorbed in the dry bones of something which the life was long deserted. Following the rules. Sometimes you just need to be a little chaotic. A symphony is not explained by a mathematical analysis of its notes. The mystery of a woman's beauty is not revealed by a post-mortem dissection. And not even if you're into that. You knock that off, Jesus Christ. And no one even understood the wonder of a bird on the wing by stuffing it and putting it in a glass case. That's not true. I've been to Cabela's and they stuff their birds, and I've seen some really cool, like, stuffed animals. So, Alan can go shove himself on that one. To understand maybe not. To understand these things, you must live and move with them as they are alive, except for stuffed animals. The same is true of the universe. No amount of intellectual analysis will explain it. For philosophy and science can only reveal its mechanism, never its meaning, or, as the Chinese say, its Tao. What is the Tao? A Zen master answers, usual life is the very Tao, the way. How does one bring oneself into accord with it? If you try to accord with it, you will get away from it. There's it. Stop trying, just be. For you to imagine that there is a you separate from life, which somehow has to accord with life, is to fall straight into the trap. If you try to find the Tao, you are at once presupposing a difference between yourself and the Tao. Therefore, the Zen masters say nothing about the means for becoming enlightened, for understanding the Tao. Go meditate for 3 hours. They simply concentrate on Tao itself. When you're reading a book, you defeat your purpose altogether if you think about yourself trying to concentrate on it. Look at me reading a book. Instead of thinking about what is written, your attention is absorbed in your efforts to concentrate. Oh, look at me, look at the words. The secret is to think of the book and forget yourself. Look at me! But that is not all. The book is of little use to you if you go to the other extreme and simply let it run away with you. I don't know what words are! Let's just look at a book! On the contrary, you must bring your own understanding and intelligence to it. You know what words are. And then through the union of your own thoughts and the thoughts in the book, something new is born. Zen is reading a book and not realizing you're reading a book. Holy crap, that was a good way of explaining it. This union is the important task. You must just do it and not waste energy in thinking about doing it. The same is true in Zen. It does not ask that we should so submit ourselves to life that the world altogether masters us and blots us out. There are some who never live, who are always having thoughts about life and feelings about life. Others are swept away on the tides of circumstance, so overwhelmed by events that they have nothing on their own. Buddhism, however, is the middle way, and this is not a compromise, but a union between opposites to produce a higher third, just as man and woman unite to produce a child. The same process is found in almost every religion, in some deeply hidden, in others plainly revealed. In Christianity, man must be born anew of water and the Spirit, symbols of substance and energy, concrete life, and the mind of man. Thus, the prayer to Christ to be born in us is the hope for the same enlightenment that we find in Buddhism, and the story of Christ's birth is its allegory. For the Holy Ghost is Spirit, and Mary, from the Latin word mare, or sea, water, is the world, called in Sanskrit Maya, Mary Maya. And the mother of the Buddha was also called Maya, and he too was supposed to have been miraculously conceived. Thus, the realization of the Christ within, the Buddha within, the Tao within, or the Krishna within, is in each instance the result of a process which Zen presents to us in this unique and almost startling manner. It is the understanding of the one which lies behind the many, the bringing together of opposites, of subject and object, the ego and the universe, to create the Holy Child. And yet, we must beware of that definition, of that convenient summary of religious endeavor, okay? It took a while to write the Bible. You can't just explain it away as, yeah, the Buddha did that too, and be all happy with that. It so easily becomes a mere catchphrase, a truth so fastened in a nutshell that it ceases to be of the least use. In its prison, it withers away and dies. Therefore, Zen comes at this stage with the most inconvenient question. There's a lot of inconvenient questions. When the many are reduced to the one, to what is the one to be reduced? Only he who knows what that is understands Zen. It would be futile to try to explain any further, for to do so would be to defeat the very purpose of Zen, which is to make everyone find out for himself. You read the book. It is like a detective story with the last chapter missing. It remains a mystery, a thing, like a beam of light which can be seen and used, but never caught, loved, but never possessed. And by that we may know that Zen is life. Ooh. Alright, that's why we're reading the book. We're just trying to figure out what the hell Zen is. Alright, we're just following the rules, going along. Alright? Let's dibble dabble real quick and we'll get into this next section. Alright? Let's do that. Let's just take a break. We've been at this for an hour now. Got another 15 seconds here. 15 minutes. We'll stick around for 15 more minutes. And then we'll end up with one more name for the big wheel. Alright. Zen. Speaking of Zen, the DetroitMushLab.net. Check that place out. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. My favorite part about ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba is the fact that you're saying bop. I'm making everyone say bop. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. One more. Two more. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Last one. I was talking to this fundamentalist Christian one time, and I did that ba-da-ba-ba-da to her, and I told her like how fun it is that I made her say bop in her head, and she goes, "You're evil." She goes, "That's evil." Why do you do that to people? Mind control. We're on lag. We're on lag. Lag, everyone. What the hell happened? We lagging? We're back? What the? That was the longest lag ever? Oh no! No! We're back? That was a bad lag? Is it the ba-da-bop, ba-da-bop? Did I glitch the Matrix? Is that what happened? What the hell? How did we lag out that hard? We're all back now? Ooh, I kind of want to just like... Maybe we just do a reading and like we forget about the one. Ooh, should we just... We missed the end of the story? But what, the evil? The fundamentalist lady that I was talking about? Like, she's like, every time I did, I broke it. Sorry, Hip Kitty. Dodge the... No! Alright, hold on. Let's just get the reading. Alright, let's just get into it. And nah, you know what? Let's do another tarot reading. Do another tarot reading. I feel like that's kind of what the game's all about today. Alright? You know what? Screw the book. I don't want to go fly a kite today. And you know what, Sharon? I think it's a butterfly. Alright? I think it's a butterfly myself. Was I not supposed to do the dibble dabble? Did YouTube look at me and they were like, don't do the dibble dabble? Oh man. Alright, well. We're gonna stick around. We're gonna do another reading. We're gonna do 3 readings. I didn't think I was gonna do 3 readings. Man. Alright, so we got Tin Cans, you're on the wheel. Mike Barbell, you're on the wheel. And let's get... Ooh. Oh, you'll never get this one. You'll never get it. So we're gonna do this one. This one's great. Yeah, like, you'll never get it. I'm gonna have to give you like 3 clues to get this one. You'll never get it. Don't worry, it's not gonna be carrot. You're like, why is that looking like a carrot? Is that carrot? Should I just put carrot? Alright. Sorry about the lag. I don't know what the hell happened. Maybe it's the neighbor like trying to cut their lawn. It rained hard last night. Alright. Beth, 420, you're out. So let's just we got carrot. It's not carrot, Mike. We've got green cauliflower. We've got T-bone. We've got basil. Or basil. I like basil. I say basil. I know it's basil. Mint. I had to look. I had to make sure it wasn't mint. It's not mint. It's not hops. It's not filet mignon. It's not mint. My goal. Carlotta. Amazeballs week. Derek. We got rosemary. Ruff. Took a break. Bridgie. We got kumquat. We got honeysuckle. We got we got rosemary. A perennial growing to 20 or 30 to 70 centimeters. We got thyme, jasmine, bologna. Is it bologna or bologna? I don't know. Rhubarb, beech, Brussels sprouts, ginger. Frequently native to the Mediterranean basin. Or basin, whichever. Frequently cultivated in honeysuckle, lupines, even holy or holly. Is it holy? If your name is Holly, you're not that holy because you're Holly. It's got 2 L's. Actually, this one does it. Lemon balm. Who said lemon balm? Hold on. Lord of mine, what are you doing? What are you doing, Lord of mine? How did you know that? Are you just like swinging? Lord of mine. Is this one that was used already? And like that's why I heard like your name, like yelled out like, oh my God, I can't believe Lord of Mine got that one. Like, have you done that before? Man, I had 10 minutes of this all planned out, okay? I had 7 clues I was going to give out, and I had already gone through and telling you that there were 2 L's. Like, that was number 1. And you gotta, man. Lord of Wine, congratulations. We've got Mike Barabell, Tin Cans, and now Lord of Wine. Lord, do you want your cards read? I'll read your cards. Can I read your cards? Can we get... Maybe we won't matrix out on Jesus Christ reading. Like we did for that reading. I hope that was okay. Like, I feel like I wasn't trying to short shift out. And it really did turn into like a matrix reading for me. I guess the 2 of Swords. So... So we'll do this reading. You know what? I'm tired of that book. We're gonna find a graphic novel. Start reading that together. You know? Still waiting. I didn't see if Laura said yes or no. To the rat and to the cards. I didn't see if she was like, yeah, you can go ahead and do that. Basil. Sorry, I got in your head. I lost. You know, little Basil. Who doesn't say things awkwardly just for the she's of it? You know? Ah, yes, there you are, Lord of Mine. Okay. Might still be dealing with some lag. And stop moving the phone around. I'm out in the garage, the mush lounge out here. We gotta get an extender for outside. Modem extender, Wi-Fi extender. Reach out here. My PlayStation reaches out here, thankfully. So I like to play the game 7 Days to Die zombie survival game. I've just figured out that I can turn zombies off. And I did. And it's still the creepiest game ever. Because the game figures out ways it can kill you without zombies. And I'm like, what the? I had almost 2 weeks. I was alive for 13 days. I was doing great. And I ran around in the wastelands. There's like 3 or 4 different biomes you can run around in, and the wastelands popped up. And boom, I blew up. I was like, what the how the hell did I blow up? I know that there's booby traps in that game. Like if you there's a bar called the Booby Trap. It's a strip bar. And there's I'm blowing up around the booby trap before. Like, oh, alright. Yeah, 7 days to die. It's a great game. And so I blew up. I'm like, what the hell? And I looked it up. And they're like, oh yeah, there's booby traps everywhere in the wastelands. I'm like, no, there are not. I've ran around in the wastelands over times when zombies are around. And I feel like there's more bombs now, more booby traps in the wastelands. So anyhow, now I know that I shouldn't be hanging out in the wastelands. Laura, we're going to get to your cards. I was just washing them. I'm telling stories, trying to clear the cards and such. Let me end this story real quick. So now I'm running around in a completely different biome. No booby traps, right? And what do I hear behind me? A friggin' bear! I'm like, oh man, all I have is like a bow and arrow. A level 20 bow and arrow. No way am I taking on a bear. I'm like, man, this game wants you to die. And I'm the guy that kind of is like, first time you die, it's, dead is dead, right? Dead is dead. If you can survive, survive. So, oh, God. But I love the game because now I can build and I think what I'm gonna do is when it's on a 7th day is I'll just turn the game all the way up. I'll exit, turn the settings to Laura, pick a we got a 1, 2, and a 3 pile, friend. And so I when I say build, Sandman, what I mean is just loot out a building, and then I figure out which boxes or which dressers or the drawers. We got 3. All right. And so I have to remember what my sorting system is. And I know there's boxes you can build, but they're huge boxes. And I get lost in trying to figure out how to organize things in a stupid game. A stupid dumb. I've spent so many hours on this fun game. I'm gonna turn it on after I get off of here. Laura, here's my spiel. I do it then, now, and later. 3-card reading. I use the book because I like to use the book. Positions matter, so if it's upside down, let's rock with it, okay? Let's start you off, alright? First card. 9 of Cups. So I was reading this book. I kind of like the cups. The cups are all about, they're good. 9 of Cups. The goodly personage is feasting to his heart's content, and abundant refreshment of wine is on the arched counter behind him. You. Divinatory meanings: concord, contentment, physical banter, also victory, success, advantage, satisfaction for the querent. or person for whom the consultation is made. You're the querent. The book said it, not me, Laura. You're coming from a place of contentment here. Alright? Things are okay. Or they were. Let's see what happens today. If you get the Tower or the Devil, woo! Alright? Let's root for the lovers. Right side up. Alright? Things were going okay. Things were great. Abundance. Just you waiting for people to show up. You've been waiting. Maybe that's where we're at. You've been waiting. And so now let's see what kind of gifts you have to offer. What can you do with the gifts you've been waiting? Alright? Instead of like foreboding, because I like to do that. I like to root for the Tower. Or let's wait for... It's like maybe the Wheel of Fortune. The Queen of Swords, though. Reverse. See, that's what the cards like to do. They like to get you thinking that, it's going to go one way. Not so much, guy. Not so much. Or queen, apparently. Alright? Her right hand raises the weapon vertically and the hilt rests on an arm of her royal chair. The left hand is extended. The arm raised, her countenance is severe, chastened, and suggests familiarity with sorrow. You had shit to give away. Did you have a garage sale? Widowhood, female sadness, and embarrassment. Absence, that's right side up. Reversed, malice, artifice, prudery, deceit. Some bitch fuck up your garage sale? I'll say the word. Did someone mess up your garage sale? Who showed up? Who left a Yelp review that you're like, what the hell? Who's got an opinion about what you have to offer? F this person. Whoever that is. You got shit to offer. Who's trying to stand in your way? Who's making a weird little comment? This person's got comments. Let's see what to deal with that. Let's see how we deal with... You got stuff, alright? Look at that. You're good. You're set. You got everything to offer. You're waiting for people to show up. Some asshole shows up. Death. Oh, yeah. Oh, I've been looking for this. Yeah. Yeah, this is what happens. Uh-huh. You got shit to offer. Someone's coming around, effing around, and about to find out. About to find out what you got to offer. Mm-hmm. Welcome to Fight Club, Laura Divine. What's rule number 1? Death. I believe it's probably end, mortality, destruction, corruption. If you're looking for a Fight Club, DM Laura Divine, and she will help you out with that. Alright? Cards are wacky today, Derek. Cards are wacky today. No, what I'm saying is, like, nobody... You don't have to die on your own sword, alright? Whether it's, like, even if it's you that has, like, some kind of crazy comment, just because you got things to offer doesn't mean you can mess around, or else you're gonna find out. Whether it's anybody else around you, trying to get in the way as well. Like, people that F around, they find out. So... As long as, like, just don't get in the way. You know? This person seems like they've been trying to get in the way. And maybe it's like you're self-conscious. Maybe your self-conscious is looking at, like, what you have to offer, and you're like, I don't know, it seems kind of selfish to just sit there and wait, doesn't it? But yeah, well, I don't know, maybe. But you gotta die to yourself a little. And that person has to die to himself a little, just so you can get out of the way of what you have to offer. What there is to be offered as well. There's abundance. Just one person, it's like, there's 10 cups there, 9 cups there. So, just if you don't get in the way of what there is, alright, die to yourself a little. So, keep that in mind. You're right, the cards have been wacky today. Hard for me to figure out. I was not expecting death, actually. I was really hoping for like maybe not a Fight Club. We had Matrix and Fight Club. Alright. Thanks everybody for sticking around, having a little fun Mondays with me. Laura, thank you for letting me read your cards there. I hope that was okay. I'm still going to read this book. I kind of like this book about the tarot, and I still kind of want to get like a general feel of what the suits are all for and such. I'm probably going to give like this another day to just sit, Sharon, this art piece, and then I'll ship that out to Sharon soon. But thank you guys. Sorry for the lag. The earlier lag. Feels great not to read a friggin' book today. You know? We got that one section finished. We got all confused about Zen again. Because that's what we're supposed to be, I guess, is confused. I feel like all Zen masters are like, I don't know, you think about this shit. You know? Maybe that's the solution, is like, confuse everybody else. Alright. Scroll me out of here. Let's get out of here. We got emotes. We got Confucius say lost iPad. MVP, you want some of that? Some of your AOE. Paige, come on, man. Nerd Nature, love you guys. Keep them guessing. I lost. Peace. And, oh, Hagerman, I keep seeing you. Wait, let's talk. Nipper, you have an amazing day. I lost with the Dino emotes. I love them. Clean Grow, Love, Peace and Biker. I love that one. Sid Hunter, B-Man, and Herbie, have a great day. Laura Divine, again, thank you. You're on there. Laura, Tin Cans, and Mike Barabal, you're on the wheel today. Derek Anderson, thanks for letting me drink my Mountain Dew water. Captain Cannabinoid, peace to you. MDK, have a good day. Moshmouth, there you go, man. Good seeing you too, my friend. Jesus Christ, bye peoples. Hip Kitty, have a groovy day. You too, my friend. Paige, have an awesome day. Mike Barabal, have a good one. T Crew, what's with my thumb? Jolie, with the emotes, I love the emotes. 2 days until Colorado. For Paige, dude, we're all going. It's gonna be great. So don't go anywhere near the yellow balloons anymore at the dead shows, alright? You sober people at a dead show? What are you, friggin' insane? They say, like, you should, like, it helps you hear the music better. That's all I'm saying. Relapsed, but you're getting better. Nurse Ratchet, what are you talking about? I hope you're alright. Thanks, Brock, from Tin Cans, absolutely. Daniel Peace, Herbie Juan Kenobi, love you all with the emotes, and Sid Hunter again. Alright, I caught y'all. Alright. Nobody actually goes for the dead, Paige. We go there to hang out, and then music plays at the same time. It's just kind of how that is. I understand that. I don't want. I told my friend Chris, I was like, man, I've been listening to music for years, but I'm going to turn to you after every song and go, what's this song? There aren't too many songs that I can, like, pull right out of the air. Like, even my favorite songs by The Dead, I don't recognize them until I'm halfway into them. I'm like, oh, yeah. So, anyhow, let's get out of here. Remember, maybe like Scarlet Begonia. I don't know. If even that. Uncle John's Band, I know that one. That one starts off, here we go, Uncle John's Band. Like, oh, that's obviously Uncle John's Band. But like everything else, you gotta wait. Like Terrapin doesn't, you gotta get into like the second song of the song in order to get Terrapin, right? It's like, Terrapin! Like, oh yeah! And it's like, oh wait, that's what the title of the song is? Anyhow, if you give a hug, you get a hug back, y'all. Love you, thank you. Have a great day.